everybody, and welcome to the Sweet Talkin' Pony Podcast, your favorite podcast for everything My Little Pony. My name is Casey, also known as Charm in the My Little Pony circles. My pronouns are he, him, and she, her. Today I'm joined by Liz, who uses they, them pronouns, as well as Saturn, who uses any pronouns. Welcome everybody to the Sweet Talkin' Pony Podcast, your number one podcast for everything My Little Pony. I'm super excited to be here today with everyone. We're with Saturn and Liz. Say hello!
Hello! Hello!
And also, happy Pride Month, everyone. It's June. All the gays are celebrating. Yippee!
I'm celebrating!
Yay!
So am I.
Yay!
Hooray!
Do we have any, fun Pride Month plans, or are we just chilling? Because I'm just chilling.
I'm going to the Pride event in Seattle.
Oh,
That'll
nice.
be fun.
That will be fun.
I don't know if I'm gonna go to a Pride event, but I will play lots of TF2, which is a very gay game. Yippee.
In celebration of Pride Month, I tried to pick out. We decided to pick out a wedding pony for the pony set of the month, because I thought that would be cute. You know, like marriage.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, this one's really cute. Here's an advertisement for it. Specifically, the pony set of the month is not a set really, it's just a single pony. We're looking at Wedding Bells Confetti, which is a wedding version of the Rainbow Pony Confetti. From the second Rainbow Pony set, which was, I don't know whether the specific release was 1995 or 1985, excuse me. I don't know if it was 1985 or 1986, but Confetti is a pony from the Rainbow Pony, the second Rainbow Pony line, which had rainbow-colored manes, but the second set was more of a neon rainbow than the original rainbow. But hey, we're doing rainbows this month because it's Pride.
Yeah.
And, the typical, US release of Confetti is in the posy pose, so it looks like she's kind of prancing along. But this specific one is in the, bow tie or shy pose, where, her head is kind of tilted. And Confetti herself has a bunch of confetti as her cutie mark. Go figure.
Casey, correct me if I'm wrong, but was this released before there was any boy ponies?
I'm not sure about Confetti. I know when Satin and Lace released, the only boy pony was a baby boy. It was Lucky, who was a child, so he cannot be marrying her. So at the time, but I know that the next wedding pony was Tux and Tails, but I don't remember when he released. So I tried very hard to confirm this, but I couldn't find a specific release for the Confetti wedding pony. I couldn't find whether it was 85 or 86. So let's look at Tux and Tails. What year did he release? Oh, he wasn't until 1988. That can't be right. What the fuck?
Whoa.
That doesn't sound right. What? Wait.
He was really late to the wedding, damn.
What the shit?
Pro showed up to the altar years late.
Maybe? Actually, no. I think we are correct. If this Confetti was released in 1985, then yes, she would have been before any of the male ponies.
And we know who she's getting married to.
Happy Pride, everybody! Woo! Confetti and Satin and Lace forever.
Let's go.
There was a baby boy pony, Lucky, but he's a baby boy. I think in the advertisement it said that Lucky was a ring bearer, so that's pretty cute. I do like this vintage advertisement with, "Will Confetti get to the church on time?" We know she will. No. I don't know if Tux and Tails ever made it to church on time, so instead the girls got married. Oh, and I can't believe I didn't even say this out loud. The wedding bells confetti comes with like the cutest accessories. She comes with this wedding gown, a veil, a ring that you could put on her hoof. It's so cute.
Yeah, it is really cute. I really like the wedding dress.
I really like wedding themed like dolls and ponies in general. Like I like the G2, like Bridal Beauty and Dainty
yes.
Dove, and I really like the wedding ponies as well.
Those are so cute. My
The
dream.
bride in the ass groom.
The bride in the ugly ass groom. My dream is that if we ever get married, I want a pony wedding. I really do.
Aww.
That would be awesome.
I want to get like Bridal Beauty or something and put her as like the cake topper with like.
Oh. Would you be able to stand that? Would you be able to go against everything you believe and put a pony in the food?
And then we're gonna dip her in the milkshake afterwards. Just as long as you have something on the cake that like protects it, I think it would be fine. Like if you had like a layer of something that separated, that would be fine. I've put Sonic toys in a cake before, but Sonic toys don't have synthetic hair on them, so that's slightly less gross to me.
And also just aren't as valuable as ponies, I guess. Sonic can get covered in cake frosting, it's fine.
I also wanted to move on to some very, very, very brief pony news. This isn't anything like extreme. This isn't like anything extreme, but this is from a company called IMG, and they represent some My Little Pony licensing in specific countries. But they had a statement where they were talking about like a bunch of different like toy franchises, and I'm just gonna read it out loud. They had a segment that was talking about My Little Pony. So, quote from IMG: "The phenomenon of My Little Pony began with classic pony toys that were introduced in 1983 and instantly became a worldwide hit. With a 40-year hoofprint and over 90% awareness across major markets, the Ponyverse is one of the best-known brands on the planet. The future of My Little Pony sparkles bright as it celebrates the Year of the Pony in 2026, as well as a total brand reinvention in 2027 with a new look, tons of new content, and innovative products in the works." End quote. So what the fuck does that mean?
How much do we want to bet that it's an actual reinvention and not Generation 4 again?
Well,
I am honestly conflicted on that.
Yeah.
We discussed this before, but yeah. I am more interested on how they use the word ponyverse. They keep trying to push this goddamn ponyverse. We don't want the ponyverse. We already know all the gens exist. We already can make them interact by ourselves if we want them to. We do not need an MCU type shit in My Little Pony. It sucks so bad.
Yeah. Especially since it's gonna be so heavily influenced by Generation 4 and ignore pretty much everyone else except for like, hey, look, it's this one really popular Generation 1 character.
It's Minty from G3,
and
remember?
then it, or Minty from G3, and then it's Twilight Sparkle, Pinkie Pie, and Rainbow Dash all from Generation 4 again.
I was gonna say that I'm kind of like not caring what they do. I just like ponies, and that's about it for me. I want to just have ponies and enjoy ponies. So I'll watch whatever they make. That's like fair. The only thing that I have that rule for. Like I usually like if something's bad, I don't watch it. But when it's ponies, I'm like, okay, it's fine.
Yeah. I'll probably still like be happy to consume the media, but I will like in the back of my mind be really mad if it's just Generation 4 again.
Well, that's the
catch. It truly doesn't have to be.
It's very vague of a statement. Like, they kind of did not say much at all.
Yeah.
They just kind of said, hey, we're doing... Total brand reinvention kind of implies, I hope it's an actual total reinvention. But...
Yeah, I'm hoping they're actually meaning those words.
Mm-hmm. Because they specifically specify.
Yeah.
I also wonder if, like... They know Gen 5 was a bomb. They know that shit failed. So they might be like, okay, we can't do that again.
I'm interested to see if they make another show, what type of animation they'll go with. if they'll try 3D again or they'll go back to something more similar to Generation 4, or if they'll try something brand new.
Unfortunately, I think they're still like headed down the like social media road stuff because that shit on YouTube is popular with kids because kids click on shit and just watch it mindlessly. Like shorter form content sells, even if I don't like shorter form content. Like I prefer actual TV show length quality, but
yeah, I would prefer like an actual kids cartoon and not just woo YouTube videos.
It is really odd how they use the word Ponyverse, but I don't think this statement is necessarily saying they are going forward with the Ponyverse. I think they were just saying like, wow, ponies are popular, but it's weird that they use the word.
I don't know if they're just trying to like describe all the generations at once in a really weirdly formatted sentence.
The last time we heard Ponyverse, it was the multi-gen crossover stuff, so
yeah.
Cool. And that was all the news I have. Are there any other thoughts on it or just that?
Something will happen.
Yeah, there will be the ponies. There will be ponies.
That's true.
They rule over time like
I don't want to
gods.
freak you guys out, but I think My Little Pony is going to have ponies, and they might be little.
Oh, fuck.
Don't say something so scary! Damn, those ponies really can little. Okay. Actual topic of the episode. So for this episode, I wanted to speak about fan-made My Little Pony toy projects, which is a very vague oversight, but basically, I wanted to talk about the various fan-made projects that aim to create mass-produced, customized My Little Pony toys for fans. Yay!
Yay!
Hooray!
And I think the biggest one that everyone thinks of whenever they, like, kind of hear about My Little Pony toy projects is high-quality G1 customs, also known as HQG1C. So, high-quality G1 customs, I'm gonna take, I'm reading a little bit off of one of the distributor's sites, but they are a unique retro-styled ponies designed and made by fans of My Little Pony, of the collecting community specifically, and each, basically, they've worked with a toy factory to create reproduction kind of toys, like think Basic Fun reproductions, but instead they're doing their own characters and also blank ponies for fans to buy, if that makes sense. And the ponies themselves, they are made in collaboration with a factory from hollow plastic with hand-rooted nylon hair and like they factory stamp the symbols. So that's why it is so high quality. Like it has high quality in the name because they are literally working with toy factories, and it's kind of a very similar process to how the original vintage ponies were made. And so the project is mainly run by there's a few main distributors, and that is mainly Clipper, who runs the website Clipper Sale for the US distribution, and Little Starglow Ponies for the UK distribution, and that's run by two lovely ladies named Sarah and Sarah. I love how confusing that is. They have like the same name. Imagine marrying someone who has the same name as you. That's awesome. Happy Pride! So they have both like blank base ponies for customizers and original pony designs. So the blank ponies, they'll often come in poses that are like hard to find for the original vintage ponies, like Big Brothers, Teeny Tinies, the like little boy Clipper Lucky Stallion pose. Like those poses can be really hard to find.
Sitting poses.
Yes. That kind of stuff can be hard to find if you're like looking at like bait vintage ponies, you know? But they also have some original poses too, like rearing baby poses or like unicorn Big Brothers or something. Or even like the animal friends, like the cats and the dragons and stuff, like, you know, Twinkles and Spike from Generation 1.
Yeah.
And these blank ponies, they're like made for customizers. So they're completely white, or they have glittery bodies, or maybe like sometimes like they have a solid color, but it's usually white. So, and that's so that they're easy to paint or dye if you want to use dye on your ponies. And you can also get them with different hair colors, like solid hair colors for those who are too anxious about rerouting doll hair. But they're also recently doing ones that have no hair at all, so you could just use your own hair if you prefer. And they also sell doll hair, speaking of, and it's like mostly nylon, but I did see some polypropylene hair on there too. It's rather cheap, simple stuff, but it's just there for people to buy a blank pony and then have fun decking it out with dye, paint, hair, make it your own. And I just think that's a fun, cool concept. Like, what are your guys' thoughts on that?
I think it's really cool. I remember when I was little and I was only allowed to watch YouTube Kids, that I would watch people make custom ponies out of the blank ones, and I was always curious where they came from. And so now I'm glad to know that you can get them on the high quality G1 Customs like websites. I think it's a really helpful resource if you don't want to take apart a pony, but you want to have something to customize.
Yeah, I think it's fun having non-vintage ponies to customize is always good, and I think it's fun seeing fans make up new characters for you to buy.
Yes, because they also have custom designs that you can order off the website that are like the fans have created these new original designs, and we'll go over some of them in a bit, but like I think that's a fun way to express creativity. Like, fans are like, hey, what if there was a set of ponies like this, and then they worked with a factory to make them real and distribute them to people. But also, many of the high-quality G1 Customs are kind of limited in production, so there aren't too many of specific ponies in circulation, so some of them can be kind of expensive as a result.
One of the things I like about the high-quality G1 Customs is that a lot of them are still in production, like they can be consistently made, so you don't have to like worry about them like going out of stock. Like, I'm really happy that the Trick or Treat, like Big Brother, is always in stock because he's my favorite.
Yes.
And I want to get him someday, and he's never out of stock.
Yeah, it's fun having like some kind of fan project where like it's accessible. Like, accessibility is a big thing of this project, I think. Like, it's accessible for customizers, it's accessible for fans who just want new pony stuff. I have a single high-quality G1 custom. It is Baby Posty, and we'll talk about her later, but I wanted to talk a little bit about the quality of it, like the specific qualities. Like, the plastic of her body. I don't know why I was expecting her to be as hard as a brick as the fucking Basic Fun ponies are. Like, Basic Fun, you pick them up, you could use them as a weapon. Like, those things are bricks.
Yeah,
those things are rocks.
Are rock solid.
But high quality G1 Custom, it reminded me of a rubber duck. As in, I can pick it up and I can squish it. But it's firmer than, like, the squishiness of the Generation 1, so it feels like... I remember I was saying with, like, oh, I feel like some of the Celestial ponies are softer than my other Basic Fun, so they're the happy middle. No! High-quality G1 Custom is the happy middle between durable and soft. Like, it's soft, but it's also more durable, and I really enjoy it. It's, like, very smooth plastic. And the hair is also nice, too, because it's, like, new nylon, and new nylon always feels so soft when you touch it.
It does. I love new nylon hair.
There's nothing like buying a new pony or like rerouting a new pony and then just feeling that new hair. It's like, oh. And then the paint is pretty solid. Like, it seems pretty durable. I haven't like tried to take a key and scratch her cutie mark like it's a car, but I assume it'll be durable.
You pick her up later and her cutie mark just crumbles away.
Oh no! People were saying that was happening to their Celestial ponies. Like, the paint for the stripes wasn't finished the same way that the body color was. And unfortunately, I think they're kind of right, but like, it's durable enough to where I have handled some of my Celestial ponies and I don't see their marks getting any worse, but some of mine do have, like, scratches on their stripes because they weren't finished properly.
Yeah.
Anyways, who wants to go through the fucking list of high-quality G1 customs and talk about the notable ones?
I do!
I have a list of the ones I think are most notable, and at the end, if I missed one that you like, feel free to pelt me with basic fun ponies. Like,
I will make sure you don't walk out of this podcast alive.
So the first set that I wanted to talk about is the Artistry Girls. Now, the Artistry Girls, I think, are notable just because they're based on the Pretty Mane ponies. So one of those images I'm showing is concept art from Generation 1 of My Little Pony. And these were prototype designs that were going to be made into toys, but the full set never ended up releasing. And the gimmick was they had gradients in their hair, like their hair was dyed a certain way. Now, there were 2 ponies that did release from the set, and they were mail-order exclusives, and so they're expensive as all fucking hell now. But Dabble and Scribbles, they're real.
Yeah.
They exist. But the other ones don't exist. And so the high-quality G1 set of Artistry ponies is based on this concept art, like based on bringing these prototype ponies to life, which is pretty cool. It's kind of like the Celestials, like taking something that was going to be made and making it a reality.
Yeah.
Do they actually have the gradients in their hair?
I don't think they do. I think the high quality G1 customs, they do have to change the designs a little bit because, like, you know, copyright, like they can't just steal the exact thing. So if you look at some of them, they'll be slightly different. I think they just have stripes, which is a shame.
Yeah, I think they just have standard stripes.
It's a shame, but I understand it. Another interesting thing about them is that they are actually flutter pony poses, but without the wings. And this is true of fucking Scribble and Dabble. Like, Dabble and Scribbles also were like the rose dust pose, but without wings. And so I think this is really cool because it gives customizers easy access to kind of flutter pony poses, but without the wings. Because flutter ponies have those, like, they're smaller than typical ponies, and they have, like, very specific proportions. Like, their legs are a little thinner, their faces are a little, like, squished.
Yeah.
I like how very 80s their cutie marks are.
Yes, I also really like that.
It's really cute how they're all kind of supposed to be, like, different patterns and artwork. That's so cute. My favorite is Prism, because I like purple.
I really like pizzazz and rhythm.
I also should describe these out loud. I realize I forgot to do that. There's 6 there's 6 ponies in this set. Flo is kind of like a greenish blue pony with blue and pink hair, and her cutie mark has like this pattern with like blue squiggles and red pink dots, something like that. Pizzazz is yellow with purple and green hair and like L shapes, like L pattern shapes. Prism has a bunch of triangular shapes, and she's pink with purple and blue hair. Rhyme is blue with pink and yellow hair and like kind of triangle-y type shapes. I don't know.
Like arrows.
Arrows. That's a good way to describe it. Rhythm is a dark pink with yellow and blue hair and like kind of lines and dots, like yellow lines and blue dots. Whirl is white. She has a bunch of swirlies as her cutie mark that are pink and yellow, which is the colors of her hair. Yippee!
Hooray!
I also don't have anything in particular to say about these ponies, but High Quality G1 Custom does have sea ponies.
Hooray!
Uh-oh. I have some ideas for what I would do with those.
No!
No!
I do think it's cute that their sea ponies have glitter and tinsel in their hair. I don't think they ever did like glitter ponies with any other ponies besides the like whatever the set is called. What is it? The sparkle ponies.
I don't
Sparkle
think
ponies.
They did.
But
yeah, I think it was
they're neat. And I don't have a lot to say about these two ponies, but I like them. The nautical ponies, which have like ocean designs. It is Delphina and Marina, and they are both very similar. They're white with like blue hair with gorgeous like dark blue tinsel, and one of them has a dolphin cutie mark and the other one has a sailboat cutie mark. I just think they're neat. I just think they're pretty.
Why are they the same?
Sisters. Twin moment.
Oh, twinning. I get it.
Yeah, they're very similar, like the same pose. Okay, in the next set, I have lots of images from, so hold on, hold your horses.
Oh boy. It's supposed to be hold your ponies on this podcast. Come on.
Me when I hold my ponies. So the next ones I want to talk about are called Pony Party Babies.
Oh, I love these ones.
Yes, they're so good. So these ones are also kind of based on prototype ponies that were kind of produced but also kind of not produced. There were these mail order ponies once more called Sugar Cake and Baby Sugar Cake and Baby Game Time, and they were ponies with balloon animal cutie marks. There's a pamphlet that I'm showing the image of that shows that these babies were originally going to be male. But when people actually ordered them, they were changed to female toys, like they were normal girl babies. So the high-quality G1 Customs, they use the same colors and theme, but they have their own male versions of these characters to reflect the prototype design, as well as including a bunch of other cute balloon animal baby pony friends.
Yes.
I love how in the My Little Pony world of G1, the only way to tell a boy pony apart from a girl pony is like the fact that boys have hooves.
Yes. And again, this specific baby brother pose was like one of the rarer poses, which is why I think it's interesting that high quality G1 Custom is producing ponies in this pose. So the specific ponies in this set, we have Baby Bubbly, who is pink, and he has a blue balloon dog, and his hair is like yellow and pink, and he is based on Baby Game Time, I'm pretty sure. It's interesting because in the prototype images, the baby ponies did have striped colored hair, but in the actual one, I don't think the real Baby Game Time has that pink hair stripe. Does she? No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
Baby Cheery is a blue pony with a butterfly balloon animal, and she has pink and yellow hair, I think. Purple and yellow, something like that. Baby Chipper.
I think it's purple and yellow.
Yes. Baby Chipper is based on the prototype design of Baby Sugar Cake, so he has like a giraffe balloon animal, and he's yellow with blue and pink hair. Then there's Baby Fun Day, who is a blue baby unicorn with purple and orange hair, pink hair, something like that. And Baby Jamboree is a baby Pegasus who's orange with blue and yellow hair, and I can't tell what animal that is. Is it a snake? I don't know. Your guess is
Hang on. I'm gonna find out. Hang on. I think it might be a rabbit.
Oh, that'd be cute.
It looks like a rabbit.
The funniest one is Baby Jubilee, because she's purple, but like with yellow and blue hair, but her cutie mark is of a balloon animal pony. I love when ponies have ponies.
It's cute.
Baby Jamboree is the best one. I love Baby Jamboree.
Some of these specific ponies are available right now in like a coloring contest that My Little Pony Trading Post is doing, and I really hope that I win one of them, but I probably won't.
I also really hope that I win one.
Your dreams will come true if you just believe hard enough.
I'm hoping. I deserve it. I've been put through the ringer. I deserve a baby pony prize.
Okay, so these...
I love your attitude.
Yes. These next two are awesome. The Farmer Boys! Yeah!
Hell
I love
yeah, Farmer Boys.
Citrus Squeeze, my beloved, the best high quality G1 Custom. Let's go.
So
He's so cute.
big brothers are kind of hard to come across. Like, that's why people are so hyped whenever a high-quality G1 Custom makes a boy pony. Boy ponies are just kind of hard to come across, and twice as fancy ponies are also really cool. So combining the two is an awesome concept. And they also include replacement cowboy hats, and you can even buy some of these without the ponies, which is really great because ponies had a tendency to lose their accessories over time, so that's also there for preservation's sake, and that's based on, I'm pretty sure it's based on Texas accessory? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think Tex had a cowboy hat, yeah.
So Citrus Squeeze is orange with like this reddish orange hair and like a bunch of different oranges as his cutie mark all across his body, as he is a twice as fancy.
Yeah, he's got like, I think he's got like oranges, grapefruit, lemons, and limes. Citrus, you know?
Yes.
I know.
It's almost like his name. It's incredible. You would never guess.
And then Pepperjack is...
And you would never guess what the second one is.
Pepperjack, you'll never believe it. He has peppers as his cutie mark.
It's unbelievable.
He's green with orange hair. And something I appreciate about these two is the bold colors.
Me too.
I just want to say happy Pride Month to these two.
I really like how a lot of... They have their own, like, completely unique designs, but I do like the designs that are based on, like, some concept in My Little Pony that exists, but also, like, they're doing something new with it, like the prototype design stuffs.
You gotta be some heavily obsessed pony person to find all of these prototypes. Like, I didn't even know about these.
Oh, sorry, I have problems.
Yeah. No, I get it. I like. Do they ever say like, "Oh, this is based off this pony that never released," or are you just that smart that you can get the reference?
I just got the reference for most of these, but I know they've probably said it somewhere.
Yeah,
like,
that's incredible. You should teach a class on pony.
I don't think that would give you a lot of college credits.
It could in like the pony college. That's a real thing.
That's where I'm going.
In the end of Generation 4, didn't they start like a school?
Yeah, school of friendship. Or they're like, it was highly racist. They were like,
oh
all
no,
the other species in Equestria don't know how to make friends. We have to help them.
I never got that.
Good.
I never got
Twilight
that far.
Sparkle told you that.
These savages. Oh, sorry.
Twilight Sparkle racist moment. She's being canceled. No.
No wonder pony racism came back. Okay.
It's all Twilight's fault. Princess of friendship. More like princess of prejudice.
Ow.
Bring on the next one.
I will. We've dwelled on the racism enough. The Weather Boys are baby brother versions.
Boys.
They're baby brother versions of the Mountain Boys, which is a set of Big Brother ponies that were only available in the UK, but they're all based on different kind of weather type things. So the Weather Boys is Little Bolt, who is a baby version of Lightning from Generation 1, who's like an orange Big Brother pony with yellow hair and a lightning cloud. Little Meteor has a little meteor as his cutie mark, and he's pink with a purple and yellow mane. And then Little Ray has a rising sun, and he's yellow with red hair, and he's based on Sunburst. And Little Meteor's based on Fireball. I don't know if I said that. And then baby Little Thunder has a thunder rain cloud. He's purple with pink and purple hair, and he's based on Thundercloud. And so all of them just look like if those ponies were just made into baby versions. Like they're the spitting image.
Hooray!
Which I think
like
is
Little Ray. He's really cute.
Little Ray and Little Mighty.
You wish.
I do wish. I do wish.
There's a fascinating phenomenon I've seen from looking at like outside of the US exclusive ponies that I don't know why this is, but always outside of the US, like Nirvanas and stuff, they always have very flat, simple color schemes and like cutie marks. Like these mountain boys, they only have one hair color and their cutie marks are very simple. And I wonder why that is.
Some of them have multiple hair colors.
Yeah, some of these guys, the
Maybe
photos.
Tornado and Ice Crystal have multiple ones.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
Some of them are just hard to
I
see.
sent the worst quality picture I've ever made.
Thundercloud might have a darker blue in his mane.
He
can't
does.
tell.
He
And then
does.
Fireball, Sunburst, and Lightning. I can't tell.
Fireball does.
Yeah,
Fireball has a lighter stripe. But yeah, I don't think Lightning does, and I don't think Sunburst does, but I think all the others do. I know for a fact. Fun fact.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm stupid. The observation still remains, though. The observation still remains.
Fun fact, Tornado actually has fading pink hair.
Ooh. Love some fading pink.
But it's almost, it would be understandable if you thought he had white hair, because almost all of the images you find are of him faded. Yeah, these guys are pretty sought after.
Pony ever
I know.
is a fading pink pony. You can't go wrong.
Let me do a price check really quick, because I think Ice Crystal is hella expensive.
Oh,
It's always the best ones that are expensive.
Like I know for a fact he's expensive because there was a convention where they were. Yeah, he's easily $300 to $600.
He's also coded.
Or at least all the ones on eBay right now are.
If everyone contributes like $130, we can all get him and share custody.
Hey guys, donate to my Patreon.
I would rather buy different ponies.
I wonder which ones.
Donate to the Sweet Talkin' Pony Podcast Patreon, where you can support us. I say
Please
this,
give us money. We're broke. Don't actually do this. This isn't a real thing.
Yeah, for the record, I don't have a Patreon. We don't have.
Saturn are in world's most invigorating race to see who can get like the one nightlight that exists in the the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We have to see who gets to him first.
Oh, I don't know if I mentioned. For my birthday, Casey bought me an Italian Applejack.
I knew about that Italian Applejack like 2 months before you knew about it. So.
Oh, well, now you know that I've received it.
Yes, and I hope you love her forever.
I do. She's very cool. I love Applejack.
I bought her like the day after we recorded the Nirvana podcast. I was very inspired. I was like, oh.
I'm feeling influenced to buy a high quality G1 custom right now. I'm like, should I just get Trick or Treat or one of the other ones that
I fucking wish I had Trick or Treat. He's awesome.
Job, Citrus Squeeze would be mine.
He's only $30. You don't have $30? I'm so sorry.
I don't.
Yeah,
it's $40.
I have money. Anytime I have money, it's limited to Steam because I've sold things on Steam, so I never have any real money.
My financial situation is so depressing. I'm not even going to talk about it.
Okay.
Like I can't.
Sorry, everyone.
We're broke.
It's okay. I'm applying for jobs. Someone has to hire me eventually. Everyone here is short-staffed. They have no choice. They will hire me eventually.
I wish that's how it worked. I wish I could just walk in and be like, give me a job now. And they'd be like, okay.
If I harass the ARC enough, they will hire me. If I keep applying, they will do it. They never have enough cashiers. I know they will do it.
And speaking of Trick or Treat, I do like that high quality G1 Custom has made a lot of ponies based on holidays. They've made...
This is my dream. I love these.
Yes, they're so good. There's lots of ones that are based on general, like, seasons. Like, April Showers is, like, a pony who's themed around, like, rainstorms. But they also have, like, Valentine's ponies, Spellbound and Lovebound, who are in the Flutter Pony pose, but without the wings. They have Christmas ponies, they have Hanukkah ponies, which is interesting because original Generation 1 only had Christmas, so they didn't have any other kind of winter holiday. And they have Halloween ponies, and particularly everyone loves Trick or Treat because he's another twice as fancy big brother. He's orange with purple and yellow hair and candy as his cutie marks. I'm not going to describe all of these because this is too many ponies, but...
I love holiday-themed ponies. They're my fave. When I was younger and I was just learning how to draw ponies, I would draw ponies for every single holiday I could learn about. I love holiday ponies.
That's so cute.
I love April Showers so much. I really want her, but I don't think anyone's selling her right now.
Yes, April Showers. She's like this greenish blue, and she has pink, yellow, and blue hair, and her cutie mark is these two little birds under a rainy umbrella. She's so cute. She's one of my favorites.
She has the most amazing tinsel I've ever seen. Someone's selling her on Etsy for $40. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess that's the same price as Trick or Treat, so it's a toss-up. I also love the 4th of July pony.
Yes.
Star Spangled?
I think my mom would really like Evergreen. She's not into ponies, but just the pretty handsome boy with the trees. I think she would like him.
Yes, and Evergreen, he's a big brother pony with like evergreen trees, obviously, but he also has gradients on his hooves, like silver gradients.
Yeah, he's got like a like pearlized silver gradient. It's beautiful. And he's got like green and silver hair.
Another popular one that I see people really liking is Near and Dear, who has two cute little pink and green deers.
Yeah, I've been staring at her the entire time.
She's like a green unicorn with green, red, and pink hair. She's so cute.
I also really like Batty Boo and Lil Pumpkin.
Oh yeah, those are like the teeny tiny poses, aren't they? Yes. No, they're newborn. Sorry, I was.
Lil Pumpkin is teeny tiny, and Batty Boo is a newborn.
Yes, and Batty.
I have a love-hate relationship with little teeny tinies. I want to like throw them when I see them, just for fun because they're so small. I just want to put one in my mouth and swallow it. I want one so bad.
Casey has one, and I'm jealous.
I didn't get the appeal. I was like. They look kind of weird based on these pictures, but I didn't understand that they were even smaller than newborns. I didn't understand how small they were. I thought they were like the same size as newborns until I accidentally got one in like a lot, and I was like, what the fuck is this thing? It's like a chihuahua! And I fell in love with it. It's like their faces are like kind of squishy. Like it looks like they've been smooshed in.
They're just little babies.
I assure you, however small you think teeny tinies are, they're smaller.
They're perfect.
Don't we have a really funny picture of when I got Salty looking down at Little Whiskers, your teeny tiny?
With like some funny forced perspective?
I think so. I think it probably had the caption of haha, how are you that small?
How are you that small? Happy Pride, every pony, because next we're talking about their Pride set.
I've never seen these. These are so cute.
Yes, they have ponies.
Oh my god, explosions outside.
They're called the Prideful ponies, and they have two kind of designs. They have Pretty Bow, who is based on a pony from the cartoon. She is based on this random ass background character, from Rescue at Midnight Castle, she just caught a lot of people's attention because she has an interesting design, but they never made a toy of her. She's like this white pony with a rainbow cutie mark and rainbow hair, and she had a cat sitting on her back, which was weird. And she just never speaks, never has any attention. She's just in the background. And so they made a pony based on her. And her name is Pretty Bow. She comes in two different kind of poses. One of them is like the bubbles, I think maybe the crumpet pose. And then there's also a sitting pose version. And she even comes with a little cat based on the Twinkles kitty. Because in the cartoon, she had a random-ass cat on her back. And there's also Rainbow Beats, who has a green body, but also a rainbow-themed design. Do you think these two kiss?
Very pretty.
Do you think these guys kiss? They kiss.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the next ones I have wanted to show are actually based on fakies. They're based on a very specific fakie mold that was popular in Spain, but it's based on the baby Takara ponies from Japan. So,
I wonder why they chose the babies and not the adults, since both are pretty popular.
Well, the adults were harder to make, but let me see if I can find... Do I not have an image of this? What the fuck? Oh, I'm choking. I'm okay. I just did that gif where the guy's like, I'm okay. Okay, so this specific fakie is actually, like, hella expensive. Like, these fakies go for $100, which is really weird for fakies. But the fakie, they were made in Spain, and they're based on baby Takaras. And so these Nippon babies are based on those fakies. So they're kind of like sitting up baby Takara ponies with painted noses. And high quality G1C comes with a few different colors. There's a blue, gray, mint, and white one. And I really want one so bad. They're so cute.
Takara ponies, we also have a love-hate relationship because I think they're cute, but they don't tickle me like a normal pony. Like, it looks too much like a calico critter. But if I ever saw one, I would pee myself. Like a real Takara pony, I would pee all over.
They're so rare. They do have a really cute vibe, but it's less of like pony and it's more of like fashion doll.
Yeah, because they got clothes and stuff.
I don't know if these ones have a set name. I just kind of plot them in my notes without putting any fucking notes at all. Good job, me. But these ponies, I think one is called the Tropical. I don't know. They're bright fucking neon ponies, and there's also a set of dragons too. And the dragons come with water floaties, and there's a yellow, green, and pink one, and they're just the most toxically neon colors you could imagine. They're awesome.
The pink one, Casey, you know what the pink one reminds me of?
Shady?
Radioactive Pinkie Pie.
What's radioactive Pinkie Pie?
Oh, hang on. I'll go find her. Hang on.
So, we have...
I want to put these little fuckers directly in my mouth.
So we have a...
Casey, you can explain.
Yeah, I'll explain.
And I'll find her.
So I used to do this thing where I gotta do it again sometime soon, because I haven't done it in over a year, but I would do live streams on YouTube where we would color in pony coloring pages, but we would do it with weird-ass challenges. So, like, I have a wheel that I spin, and it's like, spin for what color palette you have to use, spin for what challenge you have to do, and some of them were like, color this in a minute, or something like that, you know? So Radioactive Pinkie Pie is one. I'm pretty sure the challenge for him was like he couldn't see the line art, or he couldn't see the colors, so like there was like a white layer.
Yeah, I think there was something I couldn't see.
Yeah, there was a white layer in between the line art and the actual colors, so he couldn't actually see what the fuck he was doing. He was just kind of scribbling, and he could also use only complementary or contrasting.
And then I had an interesting color challenge, I think.
This sounds so exciting.
I have the picture of her.
He'll pop in an image.
There she is.
And
that's radioactive.
It looks so good.
I remember we pissed ourselves laughing at it because I had another friend who was not very initiated into the coloring challenge, and so as soon as we were like talking about
they were just in the voice call, and then you guys were like having a conversation, and I sent this, and then they stopped everything to go, "What the fuck is that?"
Because my color palette doesn't allow for red. So it just looks like orange juice.
She's just making.
Oh my fucking god! What did you just post? Why does she look like a fucking neon disaster?
What the hell what the fuck did you just send? She's irradiated.
Something disastrous just happened, and I have to tell you guys about it. I was on the little Stargirl website, like, compulsively buying G1Cs because I wanted them because of this conversation.
Oh, they're the UK.
And then I forgot that Oh, is this in the UK?
Yeah.
Is this the UK one? I almost get. Oh, I almost got destroyed.
Go to Clipper Sale because they're
more-
for the US. Clipper Sale.
Yeah.
Okay, but I was on this website and I was about to press buy, and then a miracle happened where my credit card rejected because my credit card hasn't been working, and I was nearly saved from compulsively buying like $40 worth of ponies.
Yeah, hold on. Wait till the episode's
From
over.
the wrong website too.
Yeah, I would have had to pay the British people money.
You would have had to pay extra.
No.
It would have just been for the high shipping is the main issue. But yeah, Clipper Sale.
My life is saved both by the British and my shitty credit card.
I forgot to properly describe so the beachside dragons, there's an orange, a pink, and a green one, and the other ones, they're fruity. Happy Pride Month, sorry. The yellow one has like limes, the green one has a watermelon, and the pink one has bananas. I can make that joke, I'm gay, okay? Don't come at me. Happy Pride. God, I'm going to hell.
No, it's fine.
And the most hard to fucking get and expensive high quality G1 customs are the fucking convention exclusives, which some of them have designs that fuck so hard and you're like, oh my god, I need that pony. But then you look at the price tag and you're like, oh my god, I don't need that pony. Some notable ones that I want to point out from this set.
Where is he? Where's the dragon one?
That is Treasure Hunter. I don't think he's on this image. I will send an image of him. Hold on.
Oh.
We'll start with him.
Because he was convention exclusive, wasn't he?
He was. Treasure Hunter. Here he fucking is. Oh my god. Oh my god. This pony makes me want to fucking throw up because I want him so badly, but you just I'm gonna throw up. Hold on. So Treasure Hunter is a boy unicorn, which is interesting because they never made any unicorns that weren't Earth ponies, or they didn't make any boys that were Earth ponies. I misspoke. And Treasure Hunter has these beautiful blue gradients on his legs, and he has this beautiful mix of like blue and white hair. And his fucking cutie mark is a fucking dragon with a horde of gold, and there's also a My Little Pony toy in the horde, which is fucking hilarious.
So hard.
Yeah, there's also a variant of Treasure Hunter where he just has like blue hair and like great and tinsel in it, and the tinsel's cool, but the hair is a major downgrade. Like it looks cooler with the blend. Oh, and he also has scales on his forehead, by the way.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
There's about 100 variants of puppy and kitty love, and it makes me mad because I don't know like which one I like the most. This guy's so cool.
I know, right? I want him so bad.
How much is he? $1 million billion?
I don't know, and I'm
Probably.
too scared to look. I'm not gonna look.
It's a lot because he was convention exclusive.
Yeah, he was convention exclusive. Some other convention exclusives that I would like to point out. Blue Bonnet is just gorgeous. She has all these like blue flowers, twice as fancy design with like a unicorn and dark blue hair. That's just gorgeous to me.
I really like Moonlight. She reminds me of Nightlight.
Moonlight came with Moonglow, and they were like little itty bitty twins that are dark blue and represent
these
the moon.
fucking itty bitties.
Yes.
You can't escape them.
Well, the thing is, high quality G1C, it makes sense that they would like make a few poses of like the hard to find ponies, and then they would crank that shit out because they have the mold.
High quality G1 custom Betty by I win.
I would love for a Betty by Eye high quality. Don't even say that to me. Don't say those words to me. You're gonna fucking
Right to the Sarahs. Tell them. Tell Sarah and Sarah.
I love Fabulous Feather's hair. Fabulous Feather is a sitting pose pony who's blue with
Fair feathers. Fair feathers.
Fair Feathers. Okay, yes. Fair Feathers is a dark blue sitting pose pony with a flamingo cutie mark, and she has this gorgeous, like, textured, semi-textured.
She is not dark blue.
The hair is dark blue and pink. I'm tired, okay?
Lacking the ability to recognize colors as he gets even more tired.
She's green and orange, okay?
Misinformation.
No, she's light blue, flamingo, dark blue hair, hot pink hair. Mix that together. It's fucking awesome, okay?
What does it feel like? I want to know.
Me too. I don't know. I also really like Tradewinds, because Tradewinds is an alicorn.
Yeah, I was gonna mention her. Yeah, Tradewinds is awesome.
Like, I think that was their first alicorn, which is just cool. And she has these cute flower marks, and she's blue, and she can either come with pink or white hair with tinsel.
I'm so mad I can't buy these ponies.
I'm putting them in my cart. I went to the right website, and now I'm putting them in my cart. And I'm going to have to ruminate on it before I go buying, like, $80 worth of ponies.
Hey,
think really hard.
Don't buy anything until this podcast is over. That'll give you time to think.
I have to wait till my credit card works again. It's the only thing holding me back.
I would, except for I just spent, like, past weekend, how much did I spend on video games? I pre-ordered Sonic Crossworlds, which was $70, and I pre-ordered Pokemon ZA, which was $60, and I just bought Secret of the Mimic today, which was... So I guess I've spent $170. But...
Oh my gosh. It's so easy just to spend money.
But I had a GameStop gift card that my mom got me for my birthday, so that took care of $100 of it. Like, I only paid $70 for it.
That's not bad.
I think on video games I've spent around 130, but that was all contained within Steam, and it wasn't money I could use anywhere else.
The past week? How recently was this?
Recently I pre-ordered Crossworlds. I got the expensive one.
So
and then
$90.
I bought a $46 TF2 cosmetic.
Oh.
Oh my god, that is insane.
You want to know the most expensive TF2 cosmetic I've ever bought?
Yes and no. What?
I spent $110 on a rare hat, and I sold it recently so that I could pre-order Sonic Crossworlds, because I sold it for like 130 something, and after Steam took their cut, I made $9 profit. I made money on that. $9.
$9 really did a lot for your investing.
Yeah, video game buying stuff, like it's just for like cosmetics, and people can like argue about it, but I also think people argue about like collecting stuff in general.
For me, it's like in other games, it's not as great, but TF2 is my favorite game ever, and I'm never gonna stop playing it, and it means so much to me, so that I'm like, yeah, I'm fine buying stupid ass cosmetics.
I just can't justify buying like stuff like if there's a way, like sometimes I understand DLC, but sometimes it's like you know, like some of those models are pretty predatory, like with gacha games and shit like that. That kind of stuff makes me go,
yes.
Unless there's like a free way in the game to earn stuff, like it still kind of
TF2 gambling moment.
Gambling, which isn't great.
The TF2 man up mode is really bad and predatory, and I fall for it. I fall for the gambling. I have a gambling addiction.
Please, oh no.
I'm gonna get the golden pan, I swear. I'll do it.
Oh, I was wrong. Sunburst does have a different color in his hair. I still have opened the Big Brothers wiki, sorry. Yeah, I spent so much on video games, but I also bought, so in fucking 2020, 2021, they had these fucking Sonic plushes in Walmart, and some of the new ones they made, they're like the shitty, like, little, like, 8-inch plushes that you can get for $10, and they're fucking cheap as all hell, but they're not that expensive, so it's fine.
Fireworks?
Probably. And they had Mighty, Ray, Jade Ghost, and like Sonic.
Can I see them? I can't see them.
He's gonna go
Worthless.
look up.
I hate them now. It's only cool if I can see them.
He's listening to fireworks. I was so fucking mad because I saw Ray the Flying Squirrel in stores, like, all the fucking time in, like, 2021. But I didn't get bitten by the Mighty and Ray autism bug yet. Until later. Now I have the Mighty and Ray autism bug. I fucking love those two characters, but they're so fucking semi-obscure that, like, there's no merch of them. Especially of Ray. Are you fucking kidding me? And I really wanted to buy that plush again, but scalpers have made him, like, $100. Until last week, randomly, the Great Eastern Entertainment Company that makes a lot of Sonic plushes, they randomly dropped a pre-order for Ray, so I spent like $25 on that too.
Yeah, I wanted to look at their Metal Sonic plushes, and I dropped everything when I saw it. It was like, Casey, you have to look at this right now.
Because I have long lamented Ray being my most mispurposed. We've gotten way fucking off topic. I'm sorry.
We have. What happens to Ponies?
Ponies, we could talk about some other kind of expensive exclusives, but they're not exclusives to conventions. So, like, a lot of these ones were only had a limited number of them made. So, obviously, Posty and Baby Posty from... There's a My Little Pony online forum where customizers and collectors come to talk, and it's called the My Little Pony Trading Post. And they have a mascot called Posty. She's white with, like, green, blue, pink hair, and her cutie mark has, like, two little speech bubbles with a pony and a heart, like they're talking to each other on a forum. And it's cute. They only made 300 of each of these. I previously mentioned that my only high-quality G1 custom is Baby Posty, and I picked a random number, and I got number 261, which happens to be my birthday, so that was weird, because my birthday's the 26th of January, and I didn't mean for that to happen, but it's cool that it did.
I'm so happy for you. I wish I had the adult Posty, but I don't.
Yeah.
Same.
And now she will cost $1 million.
Just,
Yeah.
they also have like this yearly fundraiser event where like you enter. If you donate like $5, you get an entry, but there's ways to get free entries. And I have one entry in there for buying Baby Posty, and I was like, "Oh, great! Adult Posty is in the prize pool. Maybe I can get her." Then I look, and there's like 600 other entries, and I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm not. Not with those fucking odds."
You never know. Gambling.
I'm
There
not
is a
paying
higher
any
than
more for
zero
that.
chance.
I'm not paying any more
Gambling.
money for that.
Gambling. You've entered once. There's a chance. Anything's possible.
Yeah, but I'm not getting my
Believe
hopes
in yourself.
up.
Gambling.
I'm not getting my hopes up, but
99% of gamblers quit before they make it big.
Exactly. The 1%. Don't listen to me.
I don't know if this is an exclusive. I don't think it is. I don't know. But I think she's very interesting to me specifically. Okay, her name is Elora, and she is based on a Spanish piggy pony, Nirvana, named Algodoncete, who's a white pony with like cloud cutie marks and blue hair. The high quality G1 custom version of it is a sitting pose instead of the piggy pose. I would fucking love for high quality G1 custom piggy pose, but that's not gonna happen.
It could.
Because they have like blinking eyes, and I don't know how a fan project would recreate that. And the piggy pose is hard.
Sarah's, if you're here, please. Betty by Eyes and Piggy Ponies, please.
The Sarahs are always listening.
I would buy the shit out of any high quality custom Betty by Eyes, because I exclude piggy ponies from the list of Betty by Eyes because they're not babies, but I do consider they do have Betty by Eyes. But besides the piggy ponies, I have every Betty by Eye because I'm fucking insane. I want an army of them.
Love them. Please give us custom Betty by Eyes.
Here's some other random fucking designs that I like that are like somewhat new. Rainbow Splash is one of the best fucking ponies in the world. She's like dark purple with
I have
rainbows.
her in my cart. Oh.
Dark purple unicorn, rainbows across her flank, rainbows in her hair, and then Frequency has just awesome like crimped hair textures. Pink,
I
yellow,
love Frequency.
purple.
I want her so freaking bad.
She's got like a retro vibe. Something else interesting about high quality G1 customs. They also have plushies of some of their original characters, which I just think is neat because
Yeah.
it's more than just pony toys. Oh wait, that's not the right image. Oh wait, yes it is. I don't have any of these plushies, so I can't vouch for the quality, but they look pretty okay. They're cute.
They're cute.
I want the Rainbow Beats one.
I like the Briar. They look like the Briar plushies they make sometimes of Briar horses. I really wanted their vampire Briar plushie.
Are there any high quality G1 custom ponies that I missed that you like? Are you gonna pelt me with fucking basic funds now?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm free.
I wouldn't know. This is the first time I really talked about high quality G1.
Well,
oh! Here's something. Here's a question for everyone. And Casey and his autism. Has there ever been a high quality G3 custom? Because I feel like they.
That's what I was thinking about. Because I'm sitting here holding Wintermans.
I'm
just like, we have G2. We have G2 redo now, and it's like, when are we gonna get G3?
Well, I have a question touching on that later.
G3s.
They made some. Hasbro made some blank G3s. Blank.
I don't care.
They weren't.
I don't care.
Shut up.
Oh, I just searched.
I don't care about Hasbro. I care about fans.
I just searched blank G3 and I forgot that Google isn't a pony machine, and so it just came up with non-pony. Yeah, Hasbro made a blank pony. So she's official. To my knowledge, there are no G3 fan projects yet, but that could always change.
Somebody get on that. Somebody get on that.
So many
I don't have the
designs
funds. Somebody get on it, please.
I'll touch more on this later, but I suspect if there are any more big fan-made projects, it will be for G3, because that's like the most popular toy generation besides G1 and besides the ones that are already.
It's my favorite generation, and I want more. I want more Generation 3s, and I want blank G3s,
and it's especially popular with people right now because people who grew up with G3 are adults right now.
Yeah, and we're getting nostalgic.
What are your guys' favorite high quality G1Cs? Just out of the. I need to stop doing that.
Citrus Squeeze.
I'll like start to say. I cannot say. I should only say high quality G1 custom or HQG1C. I'll like start to say the full acronym and then just switch in the middle, as if someone wouldn't know what
high quality G1C.
As if someone wouldn't know what HQ means, but they would know what G1C means. I need to stop doing that.
I do the same thing. I think this is a safe space.
You like Citrus Squeeze?
Anyway, Citrus Squeeze. Best one, hands down. Forget everybody else. Frequency is a very close second.
I think a lot of them are really gorgeous, but if I had to buy some right now, which I might, I would buy April Showers and Star Spangled. And I'm conflicted about Star Spangled because for obvious reasons, but I also just love holiday themed pony, and I love the dark blue. I like, I like blue. Red, white, and blue is a good color combo.
Yeah, you don't have to love everything about the holiday to like something with the aesthetic.
You can get Star Spangled for TF2 Soldier specifically because we love him and he's American.
Oh yeah, it doesn't represent 4th of July anymore. It represents this soldier from TF2.
Exactly. Do it for Jane Doe. That's his name.
Love this guy.
I think my favorite, I really like Treasure Hunter, but it might also have to be fucking Trick or Treat, or I really love what's her name, the purple one that Rainbow Splash. She's gorgeous.
Rainbow Splash, yeah.
Rainbow Splash appeals to me specifically because dark purple's my favorite color, and I also love rainbows. No one would be able to tell this if they looked at my pony Sona. No one.
Never. Just like no one would be able to tell my favorite color is pink if they looked at mine.
Are there any particular things you'd like to see specifically from high-quality G1 Custom in the future? Like, putting aside other fan projects for now. Betty by Eyes?
Betty by Eyes. We need some.
I would like them to experiment more with glitter ponies because I see that they do have like glitter ponies.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
it's a lot of babies, and I am not a huge baby fan. I don't like a lot of babies. I would love for them to make more big ones with different like colors and different types of glitters inside of them.
Mhm.
It would be gorgeous.
Because
Yeah.
I know they have a lot of
I
glitter blanks, like they're intended for you to dye them. So they have baby
Yeah,
brothers, babies, and
but
adults. But
they don't. I don't think they have as many like character glitters. I've seen a few, but I don't think they have as many.
That would
Yeah,
be
I just
interesting.
love glitter and like transparency, like things that are transparent. And I want like because I've seen them on Pinterest, people who like make their own like silicone molds of ponies and then pour resin in it,
Oh, wow.
and it looks gorgeous.
Wow.
And I'm like, I want them to do that on a larger scale.
I also think having more ponies like Treasure Hunter, which are like boys but not Earth ponies, and having them be more available than just convention ponies would be cool. Like having a Pegasus big brother, having a unicorn big brother that we can actually buy. Having more alicorns would be really cool.
I think
Oh yeah,
recently.
official alicorn G1, that'd be awesome.
I think recently, forgive me if I'm wrong because my computer is a fucking piece of shit and I'm trying to go to the Clipper sale website but it's not loading any images. But I think recently they released a blank of a unicorn boy, but I could be wrong. Am I just fucking
I
wrong?
just saw that.
Hang on.
Someone
I
else
have-
look
I
because
have
the
that
images
open. Let
aren't
me
loading
see.
on my screen.
Unicorn
They
brother
do
blank.
have, yes, $22. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I understand why you want the coolest designs to be convention exclusive because you want people to go to the conventions. But I would like it if there were more fuck-ass cool designs that were widely available and accessible.
Yeah, that were readily available. Yeah, I do think getting a Pegasus brother, even if it's a blank, would be really cool. Just because there aren't any.
Yes. I totally agree with all of this. Personally, I think it would be neat to see like more poses. That'd be neat. I don't have any particular ideas for like themes that I would want to see, like theme sets or themes or anything. Or I don't know if I have any old My Little Pony.
As long as they don't steal my carpet themed ponies. Guys, don't make bowling alley, arcade, and movie theater carpets. Don't do it.
I think it would be so like fucked up horror story if one day you went onto the high quality G1C website.
I
and
go
they-
into the high quality G1 customs and I see my ponies.
No, if it was like your OC, they're like, here's our new pony, and it's a like 1-for-1 copy of your OC.
Honestly,
That would be so fucked up.
honestly, if I worked together with them, I would fucking love if they produced the Interstellar ponies, which is my set of like
Yes.
of
your
space
alien
themed.
ponies.
I have alien ponies. Hold on, I'll find an image
have,
because I like them.
I think I have. I think her name is Movie Time, and then I have Kingpin, and I have Ticket Eater, and they're
Those
all
are
base. They're all
Insane
twice.
names.
They're all twice as fancy ponies based on carpets. So
I need to
it's
see a
movie
picture
theater
of that.
carpet, bowling alley carpet, and arcade carpet. Movie Time is the only one that I have designed. Her friends have not been designed yet.
I've had a couple of pony ideas, but mostly for G3 ponies. Like I never thought of them as G1 ponies.
Oh,
So that's why
Movie
I-
Night. That's what her name is. That's way better than Movie Time. Her name is Movie Night.
I would love if high quality G1C. I did it again. I fucking did it again. I would love it if they sold.
It's okay.
I would love it if they sold Twinkle Eyes. Like if they sell like loose Twinkle
Yes,
Eyes and
Twinkle
ponies
Eyes is
with.
another one they need to do.
Ignore the light blue design for Crop Circle because Crop Circle got redesigned.
But I did redesign Crop Circle.
Here's my space ponies.
Oh, there it is. You have it. Yeah.
These
It's-
are cute.
It's
Yeah.
Extra Terra is the green one, Blue Moon is the So Soft, Tipper is the one with the cow, Space Laser is the big brother, and then Crop Circle is the Twinkle Eye.
The
I
one
love
that I
these.
designed. Yippee.
They're very, very Casey coded.
And then here is the only carpet pony that is designed.
Yeah, high
Oh,
quality.
it's cute. I like it.
High quality G1
Butterpop
Customs.
sister.
Work with me, and I will let you have these designs if you make my ponies real. You can have them. Just take them.
That would be awesome. In a perfect world, my carpet ponies would be so soft, but then their patterns would be lost.
Could be printed
But,
on
you
top
know,
of
like-
the flocking.
But in a perfect world, they would be so soft because carpet.
Fuzzy.
But it's not a perfect world.
The only idea for a line of ponies I ever had was like in freshman year. I was so obsessed with Diet Coke. I wanted to make a line of like soda themed ponies.
Oh yeah,
I've
that
seen
sounds cool.
I've seen a really cool custom of like it was a sparkle pony, but like the Twinkler, I think specifically. But her body, it's like purple and glittery, but it aged and turned like brown, so they turned her into a cola pony, and it was awesome.
My only customs that are real and that I've made are 2 TF2 ponies. I don't have the full set. I have Medic and Sniper.
Yeah, I saw those. They're cute.
They don't. I want to make outfits for all of them, but I don't know how to sew. Casey teaches me to sew, and then I just forget. But I want to make the whole set, and I want specifically, I want Heavy to be Big Brother, and I want Pyro to be a sitting Twinkle Eye.
But wearing a mask.
Yes, but you can see the twinkle eyes through the mask.
I love that. I love your TF2 ponies.
And it's so good because there's a Halloween cosmetic that's called Magical Mercenary, and it puts a cute little unicorn hood on them, and they'll all say that they're pretty ponies or pretty unicorns.
I love all these different ideas for like original pony designs. I would love for high quality G1 Custom to like continue making original stuff. If they ever do another one based on a prototype design, I would love to see the skateboarding pony prototype brought to life.
Yes.
It's this
Buy
random.
that in 5 seconds.
It's this random
I would also buy it.
fuck ass unicorn that was revealed at like a con like recently, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is a prototype for what? I don't know." And it's just a pony on a skateboard for a cutie mark, which is awesome.
I love her.
Yeah, I love when ponies have cutie marks of other ponies.
It's
Like your
so,
whole identity
it's
is
so
someone else.
funny.
That's why I love the Sweet Talkin' Ponies. I named the podcast after them.
I have one.
He does. He has
I have a Spanish one. She speaks Spanish.
He got it in box. Like his I forgot who bought it for you, but we found a boxed Spanish
my
one.
auntie. Yeah, she was boxed in Spanish, and it's really cool.
That's awesome.
Does she speak Spanish or English? I forget.
Yeah, she speaks Spanish.
Nice.
Her voice is really quiet, but yeah, she works. She speaks Spanish. Yeah, I have talked a lot.
I love these guys. I want them so bad.
They're so nice. I adore mine.
I know that this is obvious that like the podcast is named after these two because they talk to each other and that's their personalities. And I thought that was cute for like a podcast because talking. But like the logo that I drew for the podcast is based on their cutie marks. And I would love to have a custom Sweet Talkin' Ponies podcast pony based on like the Sweet Talkin' Ponies. And it would have like a blue body to be like in the middle of pink and purple, you know?
You gotta design her. You gotta design her. And then we can make her real.
Yes. Hey everyone, if you donate donate to our Patreon and you can help donate to GoFundMe and you can help fund our dreams of making a custom pony mod.
And definitely not my gambling addiction, I promise.
I won't let you get the money with your it goes I'm the responsible one.
Be like, where did $100 disappear to? And Saturn
suspiciously TF2 gambling shaped Saturn.
I was just about to say that.
For the record, we don't have a Patreon. We don't have a We don't have a fucking GoFundMe. I'm joking.
Yeah, the only real part about that was the gambling addiction. Don't give me money.
Hello, everyone. This is Editing Casey popping in here. Now, before we move on to the next fan-made toy project in the video, while I was editing, I actually discovered a new fan toy project that I had no idea existed prior. So just while I'm editing, I'm gonna pop in just by myself. I don't have Saturn or Luz with me for this section, but I'm gonna talk about this new project that I discovered. I don't actually think it's like a new group because their website talks about how they've been working on stuff for years, but I think it's new that they are producing products that you can buy. At least I can only find like 2 products on their site, and it says that it's their first launch, so I'm gonna assume that's the case. And also because I hadn't heard of them before, I just assumed that it was new. The project is Dream Valley Jubilee, which, I believe it's like a collective of a few different people who, essentially want to, like, spread My Little Pony toy joy or something like that. I'm not too clear on a lot of the specifics, but they have a website with, like, blog posts about different, like, restoration topics, for example, how to clean your pony's hair, specifics about, like, chemicals not to avoid using on pony toys, that kind of thing. And they also recently have a shop where they've started producing some new fan-made pony toys similar to HQG1C. Now, I am not sure how these ponies have been made. It looks like they're as high quality as like HQG1C, so maybe they've also worked with a toy factory. I do not see the specifics listed here, and also these are only available for select European countries or Australia or the UK only. Like I wouldn't be able to get one if I wanted, but I'm gonna read something off of their website. Quote, "A love letter to the child in all of us, Jubilee's first collectible figures are finally available for order. These adorable little baby brothers will melt your heart with soft brushable hair and soft bodies. These enchanting figures are part of an exclusive limited edition run." End quote. So yeah, because it says that it's like their first figures, I'm gonna assume it's their first releases. And the ponies in question are baby boy unicorns, which is very fascinating, very interesting. I believe they have like the feathered hooves, like the baby boys, like baby countdown, that kind of pose, but they have unicorn horns. And the 2 designs they have are Baby Shooting Star, who looks like a boy version of Baby Glory, like he has white body, glory symbol, purple hair. There's no blue stripe though. And Baby Boy Unicorn Baby Stargazer, who is light blue. He's got a telescope cutie mark with stars surrounding it. He's got stars on his cheek, which is very cute, and purple hair. So yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there because that's something that I recently saw, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wish that I had found out about it before we recorded the podcast, but luckily I'm still in the editing process, so I could just pop this in here quick. So do with that what you will. Now, enjoy the rest of the podcast.
When will we have an episode where I can talk about my beloved Wintermint's the best pony ever, and the only one?
3 hours long.
3 hours long about my faded Minty. She's the best pony in the world. I love her. She's so pretty. You wouldn't. It's just fading, but it's so unique.
I have the most fucked up Majesty that I got from the trading post, and I've been recording the steps I'm taking to fix her. And it's the first time I bought like pony hair from a pony website, and I have like mantis shrimp vision. And so it's like the slightest bit different shade from her original, and I'm like beating myself up. But I don't think they make like the I think Shimmerlocks has a color called Majesty, but I didn't get it because they said it wasn't a match for Majesty, even though it's called that. And I was so mad, but now it's gonna be okay.
I really want to find a pony that is like covered head to toe in pen from their old kid.
Why is that?
And I don't want to try to fix it. Like I want to love and cherish this covered in pen pony.
I saw a Pinkie Pie once at the Goodwill bin that was like completely colored black, and I wanted to get it, but my mom said no. She said she said that it was hopeless.
I have.
My mom,
You're good.
she bullies me and says that I'm taking ponies from the kids, but she doesn't stop me.
I think it's okay to take things from kids. They don't even know what My Little Pony is anymore. They weren't even alive.
I have this
I haven't
McDonald's
found
Pinkie
any
Pie.
recently, and it makes me sad.
Maybe I could find this image. I have this
Yeah.
fucking McDonald's Pinkie Pie who, like, all of her paint is rubbed off, so she has no eyes, she has no cutie mark, and her hair is fucking horrific. But the child tried to fix it by taking, like, a pen and drawing on her eyes and cutie mark, and it looks fucking awful. It's great.
I need to see a picture of her.
I'm finding my picture of her. I know I've posted it in, like, the
There's
trading
there's
post forum
something
that's like...
so special to me about a toy that has been absolutely drawn on by their old kid. There's just something special about it, and I want one really bad, but I can't find. I like deliberately search bait, flawed, pen, marker, ponies, and it's just like one spot, and it's like that's not what I want.
I'll give you this horrible Pinkie Pie if you want her. Oh, it's in this thread. I've posted it in the straight up weirdest thing you've seen while pony hunting thread, where everyone just posts weird fucking ponies they have.
I want a head to toe. You know the Littlest Pet Shop peacock you gave me that used to be yours?
Yes.
I want something like that. Or like the ones that I have that have like the kid's name written on them.
I just traded a carousel sparkler that had the word "so" written on it, and I don't know if that's someone's initials or what.
So?
I have a Littlest Pet Shop that has like I think like across their butt. His name.
It's so scary.
Please give me her. I want her.
You
very
can have
bad.
her. She's just hanging out in the G3 playset I have for ponies that I need to get rid of.
I want her.
What
I
are you
want.
supposed to be?
I don't know.
I just.
It looks kind of phallic and that scares me.
The penis pony.
No!
I think. It's not phallic. I don't know what it is. But they were
Scary.
definitely trying to draw something.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. The shape next to
I
it
really
is
like her though.
You can have her. I'll give her to you.
I want her.
She's kind of
I know,
gross,
City.
but that's okay.
It's okay. I'll love her. I just
Alright,
I
let's-
want a pony covered in marker and pen.
You will have one, and I'm sure they're an endangered species, but you can find them.
They have to come into my life like my Furbies come into my life. I don't actively seek out Furbies anymore, but I'll find them in the wild and I'll take them in like I'm adopting a stray animal. It has to be like that. I have to find this pony, and fate will bring her to me.
So, have you guys ever
Alright,
heard of
Casey.
something called a little project called Project G2 Redo?
Only
Yes.
1
You
million
talk about it all
times in
the
the past
time.
month. Yeah.
You don't stop talking about it.
Well, this is a project I've been following for over a year. Like I remember this person posting
Yeah.
on like Tumblr like 2 years ago. This lovely person named Grace Ruby, whose favorite generation is Generation 2. Like grew up with it and was like, it's not the most popular generation, but it's special to me because nostalgia. And Grace Ruby was like, hey, what if we have something like high quality G1 custom? Grace Ruby has been working on this project for like over a year, but working directly with like a toy factory to work on making blank customs for Generation 2 of My Little Pony. Now this week, don't like compare. Don't be like, oh, there's not that many. There's only one pony. This thing just launched like last month, like on May 13th. This is
It's brand new.
Yeah, this is such a new project. These are made to look just like the G2 ponies, and I followed this for over a year as like they compared the pose to an actual G2 pose and like adjusted the eyes to be the right size and like adjusted everything. Like this has been like a very like considerate project. And I think there's 1,000 of them right now, and only like a 20 or so have sold. So like they'll be available for a while. That's the goal, to have them available for collectors.
I really want one, and I want to make. Well, I want more than one. I want to make 1,000,000 light hearts because she's the best Generation 2 pony.
It's so new. There's only one pose so far, and it's a blank white pose for customizing. She launched on May 13th. And there are plans to make more poses and potentially characters, but I think their next thing right now, Grace Ruby was talking about how the next step for their shop is to order eye gems, which will be loose so that if you have a G2 that has missing eye gems, you can order colors for the replacement. And the last I saw, we were discussing which colors we want. Like, obviously the main eye colors, but they were also discussing things like, what about special colors like silver or gold, or what kind, like, are there anything, like, so if you have input that you want to see from this project right now, go into the trading post. There's a forum. I'll link it in the comics below. I'll link it in the comments below.
Comics?
Yeah, don't make fun of me. There's an official thread where you can give your input. I need you to write a letter to the city, to your congressman. No. I think they're really neat for being a new project. The only thing is, I don't know if there's any U.S. distributors yet, so you have to get them, it's like from the UK. So the shipping's a little expensive if you're in the US like I am, which is the only thing that's prevented me from buying them so far, because I feel like I would have to buy a few for it to be worth it with the shipping, you know? And I will want a few, because we'll want to make a few customs, but like I just have got to wait for the money to be right for it. Which is why when people are like, oh, are they sold out? Yeah, I'm like, don't say that. I haven't had a chance yet. Stop that. Give me a second. Yeah, they're 15. They're like 16 pounds plus an additional 12 pounds of shipping for America. So how much is that? 16 plus 12, 28 pounds for America, and so 28 pounds. So that's like $37, which the pony itself isn't that bad, but like it's just the shipping. It's just the shipping.
Yeah.
So like I would get some, but I gotta save up some money and get some solid ideas first. But yeah, they're pretty neat. They don't have hair, but they do have like holes for rehairing. They have a hole in the eye for you to put the gem in. And I think they look pretty solid and high quality.
Yeah, they look really nice.
I also will say I don't own a Project G2 redo yet. I intend on owning one eventually, so I can't comment on like the plastic or how it feels or any of that. I know they have something special on the bottom of their hoofs to differentiate it from an official pony, and I will say, high quality G1C, I did it again! They do the same thing, where like they have the made in China thing that looks just like the copyright on like G1 ponies, but they also have a heart on the bottom of their hooves. They have a heart.
Yeah.
So cute. But yeah, so far 39 of the G2 redos have sold, so that means there's like 900 something of them left. So jump on it now, or else you'll lose out forever. No, I'm joking.
Forever.
And I also don't think the G2 redo website has launched yet. Like there's like a store page, a Ko-fi store page where you can buy them. I know that they're working on a website, but I don't know if it's actually launched yet. But you can still buy them now anyways. I'll link the thread to it. Do we have any thoughts on G2 redo? Do we have...
I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
I love G2.
Is there anything you would like to see from this project in the future?
I hope once they get a little bit more on their feet that they start making custom characters. Because that would be really, really awesome.
I agree. Are there any, like, themes that you think would look good on G2 ponies? Like...
all of them. I think a lot of nature ones, because that was just kind of what it was originally. So I think that would just fit in really well, because they just felt really naturey.
I agree with that.
1,000,000 light hearts, please. Thank you.
They actually just passed a law. They're destroying all the light hearts.
No! My light heart!
I'm gonna move on from G2 Redo because I feel like I don't have a lot more specific things to say just because it's so small of a project right now, other than go support it if you can, if you want to. I think we should see more G2 love because that's kind of an unpopular generation, but it has a really cute style, you know? So, just in general about both of these, what is it that we like about these fan projects?
It means that the ponies can keep happening forever and people still care about them. And people care about pony collecting so much that they're willing to spend all this time making things just for fans so that you can have access to them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like the spirit of fandom, like people coming up with creative ideas based on the series that they love and wanting to make those toys a reality and sharing it with other fans. I also think there's a massive benefit for customizers because there's easy access to like blank ponies, so you don't have to harm a vintage one. Like there's easy access to different poses and that kind of thing. It's accessible, ideally. Some of the characters aren't as accessible because they're exclusive, but a lot of them are, which is beneficial. And like the new characters are also kind of neat. Like it's neat seeing what new things people make, right? Is there anything that we want to see, even outside of these fan projects? So this is where we can talk about how like we were talking about like maybe G3, but like are there any other types of projects similar to this that you would like to see? Like perhaps something with different generations, or maybe projects focusing on other things like accessories or playsets or plushies or something? Like it doesn't have to be toy specific, but like some sort of fan projects that like continues the spirit of encouraging like creativity and fun, that kind of thing.
I like Dream Beauties. If we can get a Takara,
yes, more
can get a Dream
more
Beauty.
Dream Beauties and more Takara, yeah.
I would love if because I know that there was the whole boom of Takara love with the 3D print that Autoflor made of it, right? I would love if, like, I don't know if they would be willing to work with, like, any kind of, like, companies to distribute something like that, but, like, if it is pretty accessible as 3D prints, but not everyone has a 3D printer, so it'd be neat to see more Takara projects, or, like, even just other kind of Nirvana, like, Pickies! Ugh! Give me the Betty Bye! Sorry. Also, is there anything that any of you guys would change about how fan projects like these work? Like, for example, like the availability of certain ponies, or like what directions you would want to see it go in.
I want them to make a pony that is all legs.
I've seen a cute custom like that. Like they took two different pony bodies. One of them they were like damaged, and they like put them together and turned them into a caterpillar pony.
That's cute.
I think I would like to see continued availability for certain ponies. Like I understand limited edition ones, but I think there should be more widely available ones. I would like to see I do like what High Quality G1 Custom does with they sell like I like that they sell like doll hair. And I like that G2 Redo is working on getting like eyes in, and I would love to see like more accessories, like High Quality G1 Customs. They sell like sea pony replacement shells and that kind of stuff, and I really enjoy that. And I think we should have more like replacements for Big Brother hats, replacements for certain accessories. That would be really cool, and I would love to see potentially some G3 love, because like people fucking love G3, and it'd be nice to have some blank ones.
I love My Little Pony.
I love ponies.
My Little Pony. We'll wrap it up for now. Thank you everybody for listening to the Sweet Talkin' Pony podcast. Feel free to comment about these projects, your ideas on what you want to see from them, what your favorite custom projects are from these fan projects. Yeah.
The question of the day is, what letter looks the best? I think it's B. Okay, well, thank you everyone for ponies. Alright, goodbye everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you guys for listening. Feel free to comment about your favorite high quality G1 customs, what kind of things you would like to see from these projects in the future, and if you would like to see any other future projects. That's been all from us. Bye!